Nurture has done a tremendous amount of studying on the oncology cancer environment. And what we've learned is that currently what's happening in many different treatment facilities for folks who are getting chemotherapy, it's what I call kind of the cow at a trough syndrome, which is recliner after recliner after recliner, treatment, 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 and there's very little dignity that's happening with those patients that are going through chemotherapy. So what Nurture has done is solve for that issue, and we've come up with Sonata, and this is a Sonata Bay. And what that allows is for the patient, caregiver, and partner in care to all connect in one environment very harmoniously with a lot of dignity. So for me, as a caregiver, I'm able to do a lot of different things. Most importantly, I'm able to have eye-to-eye contact and conversation with that patient that's sitting in the chair. Sonata allows me to prepare my chemotherapy drugs over at the pharmacy, bring them over here, and have that conversation, that preparation, and a conversation with my patient, maybe hold their hand, talk with them, let them know how they're going to be feeling the second week or third week into the treatment. So that conversation is very important. Also with the Sonata, I'm able to prepare my drawers accordingly to that patient who's coming in for that day. So I know exactly what I need to do and be very prepared, but again, have that conversation and more time with that patient, which is ultimately the most important thing. For the patient, I'm able to have the ability to really cocoon myself with personal belongings. And that's what Sonata allows me to do. I'm able to get a blanket and a pillow from the bench that comes up and down. It's a secret storage. So that's a nice accommodating feature of this product. Additionally, I have a little cubby that I'm able to maybe plug in my iPod, maybe put a book, a cup of coffee, and really be able to make this space my own for the next 5 to 8 hours, however long I'm here. Additionally, because it's not a completely private bay, it has what I call a hedge to it. So I'm able to have conversations with the person that might be on the left or the right of me on a daily or weekly basis, however often I'm there. I develop relationships with that other person, and so that support network really begins to happen as well. That is very important for those folks who are going through chemotherapy. For the family member, they're not way off now. They're sitting right next to the patient, and they're able to enjoy entertainment with this swivel pivot DVD player. They're able to read a book on the bench or accommodate another guest if they needed to. Open storage where I'm able to bring in, my personal belongings, but it's not closed storage. It's an opportunity for me to be able to just put things away for a temporary piece of time. Maybe hang up my coat, put my purse away, but ultimately I'm able to hold the hand of my loved one if they need to have a hand being held, or I'm able to have a conversation with my loved one right next to them and really support them through a very traumatic time. So it's Sonata. It's a very considerate way to adhere to any type of treatment. It doesn't have to be chemotherapy. It could be a dialysis treatment. So if you can think about any type of long-term treatment, Sonata could be the answer.